Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So the event Tymora's Gift returns, which is surprising because I believe we just had the event 3 months ago. But there's plenty of opportunities to make some extra Astral Diamonds, earn some unique rewards, and there were some event updates this time around. So let's cover everything in this video. At the event stage here in Protector's Enclave, you'll find an NPC where you can trade in certain items for rewards. And the first thing that we can see new here is the ability to get Insignia Powder. Unfortunately, it is only 10 and it's going to cost you a whopping 40 Favor of Tymora. Again, as shown in previous videos, these are all of the rewards you can get here, including the Fool's Crown of Neverwinter, then the Fool's Fashion Set. You can see a closer look at that just here with my character wearing it. Then the Coin Storm, which doesn't preview properly, but again, you can see the visuals of it just here. One of the coolest Vanity Pets, in my opinion, in the game. It's like tall, big, it floats, and pretty obvious, just a little cloud raining gold. And then yes, Tymora's lucky coin, which did indeed get updated. It is a belt item that you can slot in here instead of, say, the Forger's Box or Chain of Scales, those stat boosting belt items. And when you use it, you'll gain a 3% to a random stat. Can be used once every 10 minutes. You can see when we flip the coin just here, it's got a cool animation, and then you gain the buff. And we got bonus 3% crit strike. Now, the stats you gain from this is a mix of offense and defense, but random which you obtain. So not exactly reliable. I mean, I'd use it instead of, say, the Forger's Box if you don't have that already, or the Chain of Scales, as it is still a little bit of a boost, and if you're not a maxed out player, then you probably miss those stats and they could well be useful to you. But I personally think this still needs to be a bit more reliable, giving either only offensive stats or only defensive stats or like only heal stats based on your role. But then there's the artifact, the spinning coin, which still sorely needs some updates. You can read through it there in green, but you can get this readily upgraded just through the ranks as you normally would with the enchanting stones. And then at Mythic, it only has 600 item level there with the coin flip effect. On one side, giving damage resistance and a bit of a heal. On the other side, causing you to deal extra damage. You can see when we cast it just here, the coin gets plonked down, and this is currently the damage resistance and healing effect. And otherwise, yeah, this fancy horse you can get, which is just appearance. Now, you may be wondering how to get all of these. Well, it's very simple. You just need to kill enemies, and you'll get gifts of Tymora. You can see in the description here, slay enemies when they die, collect the special loot which may fall from them. So I personally recommend going to the Dwarven Valley here. You will have to first go to Kerkonic, and you'll have to choose either the Arcane Brotherhood or 10 Towns, and I believe you need to unlock the area via the Icewind Dale campaign, and once you do so you can come here, and there's a special place where the enemies spawn every 30 seconds. Normal groups of enemies is like 2 minutes, and these are at these like troll totems. Just to be aware, the more people that are here, yeah, the less effective it can be. But yes, you kill enemies and you get these gifts of Tymora. And what you can do to earn Astral Diamonds is simply sell them. People will already be doing so. We can check how much does 10 of them sell for. Nearly 50,000 Astral Diamonds. So let's do some severe undercutting and sell that for like 33,000 Astral Diamonds. Maybe we can get some quick sales early on in the event. The more people who sell them, the less Astral Diamonds everybody else will be able to obtain. So what we can do at this location is just stand here and have a decent companion who's going to kill them all. We have our Minotaur Mercenary, you could have Regis, plenty of other multi-target companions, which will work just fine. Of course, the quicker you kill them, the better, because they'll then respawn quicker again. Now, the reason people will buy these packs and the reason you might want to collect them yourself is because that's where the majority of the rewards are coming from, and the currency to buy anything at this store, those favor of Tymora. So let's just show you what kind of rewards you're getting here. We got some blood rubies, some black opals, more black opals, more blood rubies. We got some potions of healing, Alexanderites, potions of accuracy with healing, some Prez wards, 3 of them, more Alexanderites, Tymora, luckier coin. That is interesting actually. I hadn't noticed they added an epic version of it. So it's the same as the blue one, just 4%. Same 10-minute cooldown. I had not had a look at that. And they don't say it in the blog. Like, yeah, there is an event blog, but it's sorely outdated. Devs, if you're watching this, kindly update this a little bit, particularly with Tymora lucky enchantments. They should not be there. And yeah, there's no mention of like this new luckier coin or the rework to those items in the first place. We can open more of these, more potions. We got the blue or the rare coin, and yeah, we can just open 10 of these, and ultimately you can just get a bunch of fashion. You can get the artifact. We got the shawl of Tymora right there, which actually could be a new item too. I've not seen that one before. We can check collections, and yeah, that is also a new item. Show preview only, and it's like, yeah, a cape. I mean, it's kind of meh, but at least it's something new to add to your collection if you want to. Again, it is sellable. Unlikely there's any on the auction house yet. Oh, there is. One for 13,000, the others for 400,000. And I do believe they also updated it so they don't drop like the useless profession items. As we could see in my video, we got all of this stuff. So yeah, there's some decent improvements. Again, we got another one of those luckier coins, another shawl. We got some of that fool's fashion, which you can definitely sell, especially when the event is over. You get preservation wards there. More potions. You can even get sometimes elixirs. But we are really obtaining far too many lucky coins in my opinion. Would be nice to be able to trade them in. And we also are obtaining that currency, the favor of Tymora. You just only get one of them like per drop, and it's also pretty rare. So yeah, that's what you can hope to obtain from here. We can now buy anything we want here, but I think this is just a terrible exchange. It should be at least 1 favor for 1 insignia powder, not 40 for 10. This should be more like 40 for 100 or 40 for 1,000, because you really don't get a lot of that favor. We opened a few hundred boxes and we only got maybe like 20 favor there. But yeah, standing here pretty much AFK, our companion killing everything. We can pick up more of those gifts of Tymora, and you can pretty much do that for the entire week of the event. Again, this is the new neck piece, the shawl, and we do now have Tymora's luckier coins slotted. We can see, does that have any different animation? Let's go and cast it, and I believe it's the same. Flipping that coin, and then you gain the buff just up there. And we gained bonus critical avoidance, which again is going to be 4%. As far as I recall, it can only give you 4 offensive stats here and 4 of those defensive stats. And that's going to be excluding defense and power. And it is just random which one you get. So it still can be somewhat useful, and again, as a newer player, it's not the worst belt item you can use until you work towards getting something else. Overall, the event did have some updates and improvements this time around. Nothing amazing, to be honest. There will still be people going for the cosmetics, as there can be pretty cool, and so you can make some Astral Diamonds off it if you're not one of those collectors. And otherwise, sure, there are some new things to get, like the cape, the luckier coin. Overall, thanks for watching. A special thank you to all these channel members for your extra support. And if this was somewhat insightful, consider leaving the video a like. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.